Hey, what's up, guys? It's Marathon Man here. Uh, this is gonna be a little bit sporadic, so I apologize. Um, so 2 days ago, question mark? I think it was Monday. 2 days ago, I'll just say, I finished Silent Hill 3, which had been a long time coming because I bought the game in very early April, and basically just because of sponsorships and life commitments and GDQ and oh man, bunch of stuff. I didn't get around to finishing it until just now. It had been a long overdue. I was putting it off for so long, and again, like things just got in the way. So it's like, what do you want? But I finally finished it. Real quick, I just want to say as well, big congrats to two of my friends. My friend Torpedo, who just got 229.17, I believe, sub 230 in Tools of Destruction 100%. And then a couple hours after that, my friend Ricky got 38.52 in Jack 3 any percent no out of bounds. Two goals that both of those people were pushing for so long, and lots of mental walls. And so I just want to shine some light on that and say big ups to both of them. Back to Silent Hill though. So I finished Silent Hill 2 back in, I think, October of last year, and I've always kind of been like on a bit of that PS1, PS2, like that kind of era horror sort of vibe. So I wanted to give Silent Hill 3 a try. I ended up coughing up $100, which not something I'm happy with, especially, well, I guess I'll talk about that in a little bit. But that's the most I've ever spent on a game by a lot. And yeah, I really wanted to play it, and so it was my birthday present to myself. That's kind of how I remember when I bought it. I started playing, and overall, I definitely did enjoy the game. I definitely think the game is a bit front loaded, if that makes sense. Basically, what I mean by that is all of my favorite parts of the game were in maybe the first half or in the middle. Uh, Not that I didn't like the ending few areas, but I don't know. I just felt like maybe they dragged on a bit long, and maybe they started getting a bit ridiculous. Uh, Notably the like carnival area towards the and the amusement park area, I guess is what they call it in the game. I thought got a bit ridiculous, especially with the haunted house, and it was, I guess, cool at the time, or it was like fun for novelty, but I don't know. I thought that area in particular dragged on a bit too long. The ending area, the church, and everything, you know, pretty cool. I, I will say I did feel like the ending was a bit anticlimactic. So, at least in comparison to how Silent Hill 2 ended. I suppose I could do a video talking about Silent Hill 2 a bit, if you'd be interested in what I have to say. I mean, granted, like I said, I finished it in October, so it's been a little bit. But if you'd want to hear that, uh, let me know in the comments. But you have the opening couple worlds, the office, the mall. I think the mall in particular, which is where the game kind of starts. I thought that world was great. I really loved that whole sequence. Even going back to the hospital, I was kind of like, oh my god, really? But I did enjoy that quite a bit. I think one of the reasons, and I'm trying to like separate this, but I think one of the reasons why maybe I didn't enjoy the ending so much is because I did kind of get blueballed. Because it turns out the copy of the game that I bought, which, like I said, was a birthday present to myself, I paid like $100 for. It ended up freezing in the church area, like maybe like halfway through the church area, so literally like at the very end of the game. And I was just like, man, are you serious? Like, not only did I pay $100 and the game doesn't work correctly, it's just like, I don't know. I felt very interrupted, and so maybe that's why. Maybe I don't know. Big shout outs as well to my friend Glueboy, who many of you know. He ended up giving me his copy of the game to borrow so I could finish it on stream, and I'm very, very thankful for that. I think overall, between Silent Hill 2 and 3, I think if you had asked me when I was in the middle of Silent Hill 3, like literally like in the middle of the game, I probably would have said, I don't know, I feel pretty split. But I just think 2 overall was a more well-rounded experience, and I feel like if 2 started out at like kind of a low, it just got better and better and better and better as it went, and you know, by the time the game was over, it was just like, wow. You know, I was left a bit speechless. Whereas this game, it was a bit just like, oh, that's the ending. And again, I really did enjoy this game, so I'm not trying to knock it. I still definitely recommend playing it. You know, one thing I will say is I actually liked uh most of the puzzles in this game. I felt were a bit easier. Some were difficult, but most were a bit easier. And I don't know. I felt that the combat in this game was definitely a lot better. Controls very smooth, and I don't know. I think there's a lot of quality of life improvements between this game and Silent Hill 2 that I just liked a bit. I still have to play Silent Hill 1 and still have to play Silent Hill 4 and eventually, maybe, all the ones after. But definitely 1 and 4 I want to play. I have my copy of 4 sitting here somewhere. So I'm excited to play that. But I just kind of wanted to go ahead and wrap my thoughts up for some people who, you know, if you're curious, if you saw any of the streams where I played it, if you saw the VODs on YouTube, because they're all up there, you can find a Silent Hill 3 playlist over on this channel. And yeah, if you would like to see me talk about Silent Hill 2 and my thoughts on that overall, just maybe as like a companion to this, if you want me to talk about any of the other games that I played or just anything really, let me know in the comments. Hope y'all enjoyed this. I'll see y'all next time.